What's going on, everybody? It's your Ath Geek Uche Nwaneri, and we got breaking news coming out of the DCAU, the DC Animated Universe. As most of you probably already know, they're releasing The Long Halloween Part 2, and that will be released coming soon from DC. And in that, they will be having a sneak peek of the very next DCAU feature film, the next animated feature, which will be Injustice. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with Injustice, Injustice is one of the most popular, Elseworlds brands of the DC universe, mainly taking center stage in the video game Injustice and Injustice 2. I have both of those games, enjoy them greatly. Great games there. Now, also, there's a comic book that goes alongside the video game that is very well fleshed out, very intricate story that follows the entire narrative of Superman going from good to evil. And these guys are going to be having an animated movie that is going to be released that will actually see a preview in the release of The Long Halloween 2. But part 2, it says here, Injustice Gods Among Us animated movie officially announced by DC Warner Bros. Animation. DC has revealed its next direct-to-video animated movie, and it's a big one. The wildly popular fighting game Injustice Gods Among Us is getting a movie adaptation. Oddly, neither DC nor Warner Bros. Animation made a formal announcement of the new project. Instead, its existence was revealed via a press release for Batman The Long Halloween Part 2. Among the bonus features included on that Blu-ray set will be a trailer for an Injustice movie. At this time, no other details are known about the Injustice movie, though The Long Halloween Part 2, scheduled for a July 2021 release, it seems likely we'll see the Injustice drop before the end of the year. It remains to be seen just how closely the movie will follow the plot of the original game and whether the game's voice cast will reprise their roles for the film. I hope they do. I hope we do see them I hope they keep the same voice actors. Obviously you had Batman himself, Kevin Conroy. I believe you had one of the guys who did the voice for Superman. And then you had a litany of other voice actors, many who actually were the voice actors of their DC characters in the cartoons. So it would be really cool to see that, play out so that we can kind of keep that continuity with the actual characters themselves. Hey, look, hasn't been much great news for us DC fans as of late, but I think that this one is for sure something to look out for. But let's keep going through this article. It says 2013's Injustice Gods Among Us and its 2017 sequel are set in an alternate DC universe where Superman is driven mad after being tricked by the Joker into killing his wife Lois Lane and their unborn child. 5 years after that tragedy, Superman rules the world with an iron fist, forcing the Justice League of the regular DCU to cross dimensions and battle this tyrannical Man of Steel. Woo! Yeah, buddy. It's a crazy story. It's got so many plot twists, but it is a story of escalation, and it's actually in the comic book. If you've read the comics, I have read the comic books of Injustice. It is a masterclass in untethered escalation of our trinity of heroes. Things just keep getting more and more critical amongst our trinity of heroes in Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman, and their actions and their perspectives really did, influence the rest of the heroes into taking sides and choosing teams. And things got ugly. Famous characters died. But it says here the Injustice saga has also been greatly expanded through various spin-off comics, which flesh out the 5 years leading up to the events of the first game and then bridge the gap between the first game and the sequel. It's possible the animated movie could be an adaptation of the comics rather than the games, or even an entirely new story set within the dystopian DC universe. Presumably, a formal announcement of the Injustice movie will follow, hopefully with plot details and a confirmation of the cast and crew involved. For now, check out the trailer, Batman, Long Halloween. So, obviously, The Long Halloween Part 2, that's another legendary story from DC. But this is something that I think a lot of people are going to get excited about because the video games have so much popularity. There's so many people who really do buy into that universe where the Man of Steel has gone bad. And oddly enough, Zack Snyder's Justice League kind of draws just a little bit of inspiration from that concept as well, with their nightmare timeline, which sees a Superman that has turned bad and has actually partnered with Darkseid to take over the world. So you have a ragtag group of Justice League members who are taking on the impossible task of trying to stop him. And I think there are elements in that are really comparable to what you see in Injustice, and, you know, kind of play with that idea and expand on it a little bit more. But Injustice is going to be getting an animated movie from DC and Warner Brothers Animation. What do you guys think? Is it something you're going to be interested in seeing? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you like this content, please hit that like button and subscribe to the Ath Geek, Uche Nwaneri. Appreciate you guys so much for checking out this breaking news with Injustice getting an animated movie. I will catch you all on the next one. Peace.